Hello and welcome everyone. This is Asu Panda here at Asu Panda Media. Back again. I hope you guys are doing well. What are we talking about today? Today we are going to talk about SEO or search engine optimization. See, a lot many times we end up creating a lot of content and we think that we've created great content. We should probably get engagement and we don't get it. And we just think that, we are just creating content in a vacuum. Now, SEO is something, or search engine optimization is something that you can probably do to achieve better results on YouTube. And what it means is that, as I've said before, that YouTube is not only a platform for videos, it is basically one of the largest search engines out there as well, right? So it's a huge library. Now, do you want your video to be like a book in a plain brown cover and nobody even knows what is there inside the book? So you want to, have a good cover which gives a good first impression so that somebody wants to open that book and read, right? So that is what SEO helps you achieve. It helps not only the algorithm to understand that, okay, this is the viewers that I should probably suggest this content to. It also helps the viewers find your content. Okay, so based on that, I have done some research. I have written lot many things down. So today, probably usually I just today I'm going to probably take some time. So the first thing, so I've created a checklist. The first thing is that master a keyword research. Now, what are keywords? Keywords are things that, you create your content around. So you need to find out core ideas based on what your keywords are, right? So the best thing that you can do is that if you picked up a particular keyword, go to the YouTube search bar and type that keyword. And as soon as you do, you will get some auto suggestions. Now, these auto suggestions is the people or viewers of YouTube or subscribers out there who are looking for these particular things. So you can use those keywords and that title so that you can make content around that, right? So another thing that you can do is probably we all get. So I would not like to say competitors. I would like to say that we all like to get inspired by other creators, right? So look at the keywords that they are using. Look at their titles. Read those titles properly, right? You can also use free tools such as TubeBuddy and VidIQ. I've used these. They're not completely free. There are certain aspects that you would obviously have to pay money. But then again, they have a couple of free tools which can essentially help you build on the fact that you can probably use AI chatbots, because you can do whatever these guys do with the help of AI chatbots, but then again, we are not all very well versed with it. So you can start by VidIQ, and of course, you can probably invest money in it as well if you have that. But then again, it's a good way to do your keyword research. So do your keyword research. Now, the second item on the checklist is craft irresistible titles and descriptions. Now, a lot of us actually end up doing a research about how we can use a title, but we do not give a lot of importance to descriptions because we basically do not want to spend that kind of, because we've spent the time creating the content. We think that our content should probably speak for itself. Well, once you are getting that kind of viewership, even if you do not have a description, it'll probably get shared and people will watch it and what not. But description still helps. And even the best of creators out there still use descriptions because that maximizes the fact, right? So when it comes to your title, first thing is somebody who's searching for a keyword will get your title suggestion as well. Your title should be such that somebody wants to click it and watch your content, right? So it's not only about the title, it's all about somebody watching that video. So include your keyword as close to the beginning. Like if you are using a keyword in a sentence, try to use it as close to the beginning as possible rather than the end. Use numbers, right? What I mean by that is that a lot of people end up saying like 5 tips about doing this, 10 facts about doing that. Use this. This actually works, right? Because it tells people that they know what to expect from that particular video. Also, I think YouTube gives you an opportunity to have the title for the length of the title can be about 100 characters. You do not have to use the entire. Use it in a way that it creates curiosity that somebody wants to watch it, because in the end, what you want is somebody to watch your video, right? So you need to create a title where people want to watch that video. Now let's come to description. Description is something that a lot of content creators, when they're starting on there, even myself, I've never given it that kind of importance, and I've realized that actually it is pretty important. Because description is basically an extension to your title. See, for your title, you cannot use more than 100 characters, but all the things that you cannot say in your title, you can say it in your description. So use your keyword in your description and try to use it in the very first sentence itself. Now, if you have a video and you want people to watch that video and you want them to watch, so there is a value proposition to your video, right? So mention that in the description, right? And do it in the form that it looks like it's a naturally created or typed description. It's not like, you use a hashtag there, you use a keyword there, then you use a comma, full stop, something. Let it not be very ambiguous. That language in the description field should make some sense, because people, if they read it, they can probably, make some sense out of it. Another thing is lot of people, oops, sorry about that. Ooh. So a lot of people, when they are doing how-to videos, when you're talking about, or you're reviewing a gadget, right? And you're reviewing multiple gadgets in a video, or you're telling somebody how to do something. So you can use timestamps, and this helps because it would, instead of somebody just trying to skip through your video, they could probably just go and watch that particular part of the video. And this helps. And this will create a very positive impact in the person who is watching your content, and they'll want to probably come back to your video again because you're talking to the point and you're making sense. Another thing that you can probably do is in your descriptions, share relevant links. Like if you're talking about a product and you would like to refer somebody to go to a particular place, so you can put your links. You can put your own social media links. So you can take engagement from YouTube to your other platforms, and from other platforms you can bring engagement to YouTube as well. So use your own links as well. Also, a lot of people think that in description field they probably should not use call to action. Well, you should always do that, right? So by the end of the video, when I'm going to say that, if you like something, hit the like button, subscribe or share, right? You can do that in the description as well, because that's what you want people to do, right? So call to action should be in the part of the description. Avoid keyword stuffing. See, as I said earlier, I've already mentioned this. Do not put too many keywords here and there and there. So the description one has to be sensible. If timestamps are there, it helps the other person who's watching your content, and makes an impression of it being systematic. Now, the item number 3 is strategic tags and categories. Now, tags are not given enough. See, because you've created the content, you edited the content, you uploaded it, you've done the title, you've done the description. Now who scrolls down to those tags? Well, a lot of people end up saying they don't make sense. Well, it makes sense, right? I search for enough, it makes sense. And even creators, big creators till date are using those tags because it helps. It is part of SEO, right? So yes, use relevant tags. Just doesn't mean that, every probably viral tag out there, because I should know, but don't do that, because then what you're doing is the same thing which a lot of people do with clickbait, right? They get the clicks, but no, they don't get the views because So yeah, so use specific tags, long tail versions of the same tag, right? Your niche, if you have a particular niche, use those niche tags which are relevant to that particular niche. Competitor, or as I said, no competition, inspirations. So VidIQ is a tool which will actually, if you're watching somebody's content and if you install VidIQ as an extension in your Chrome browser, VidIQ, whenever you'll open your YouTube and so it'll give you all the tags that somebody has used as well. So you can pick up those tags and you can use it. You can just copy, cut, copy, paste. Copying tags is not plagiarism. Copying somebody's content is plagiarism. So tags is not content, right? So don't worry about the tags. Just don't copy blatantly where you end up getting a copyright strike or something. Synonyms, similar words to your keyword. So use those as tags as well. Tools, TubeBuddy and VidIQ, as I said, aim for 10 to 15 relevant tags. So yeah, if YouTube gives you an option of 50 tags, just don't use all 50 tags, right? Use probably about 10 to 15 of them. Now, this is something that probably we just overlook completely, and that is choose the right category. Right? If you're telling somebody how to change a tire on the car or how to cook something, just don't put it under category of education or news and politics or blog, right? Put it in how to or style. So similarly, if you're teaching something, put it under education. Do not put it under news and politics. Doesn't make sense, right? So yes, use because this not only helps the SEO part of it, it also helps YouTube to understand what you're basically trying to do and who YouTube should suggest this content to. Okay, now let's come to checklist item number 4. Now, this is not relevant to the SEO, but then again, it does affect your CTR, which is click-through rate. And what is CTR? Well, CTR is if you upload a video and it is YouTube shows it to say 1,000 people and 100 people click on it, so basically 10%. So that is once an impression is made, once somebody has seen your thumbnail and they click on that thumbnail and they want to watch, that is the number of people. So if 100 people have been shown your thumbnail and 10 people goes, that is 10% CTR. So the higher the percentage of people clicking on that thumbnail is and you want that CTR to be high. So the click-worthy thumbnails, right? Customization. Now, one thing that you have to do is clarity. Like don't have a haphazard thumbnail. Another thing you should not do is just have clickbait thumbnails, because clickbait thumbnails will get you somebody to click on it, but then again they will not watch it through and through. It will impact your engagement later on. So facial expressions on thumbnails, yes, they help. So yes, use facial expressions. Text overlay, if you are using some text, right? So it has to be legible, right? Don't use too much of it as well, because people are not going to look at your own thumbnail. If you can see the text and you can read it, that actually makes sense, right? Let it be in bright colors. It has to be good contrast and everything. And yes, branding. Keep your thumbnails consistent. See, even if you're creating chaos in your thumbnails, let every thumbnail be chaos then, right? So that's what I'm saying. So have a certain amount of consistency, because it helps branding your content. Now, step number, Okay, now step number 4 is cards and end screens. Now, a lot of people, you will see a lot of YouTubers and creators who are doing it for a while. They'll always say you can click that link here for watching that video, or in the end screen, by the time they end their video, they say if you like this video and you want to watch something else, so they'll probably have a video in the end screen. It helps, because once somebody is watching your content and they're watching it to the end, you want them to watch more of your content, right? So once you bring them in your environment, you want them to consume as much as your content, because the more they consume, the more successful you become, right? So that's what you want. So use cards and end screens to your advantage. Lastly, the number 5, that is promote and engage. See, you can create content. So initially, you need to share it, right? It can backfire as well, because a lot of people end up spamming their content, and what happens when it comes to engagement, and People just get irritated, they just don't want to watch it. A lot many times they end up promoting it to people who are probably never going to watch your content, but out of just a little bit of curiosity, they'll watch half of it, and that will actually impact your analytics. So promote it and be smart about your promotions. Share it far and wide, but at the same point of time, do not inundate people as well, because it can backfire. Encourage engagement in your content. Always encourage engagement. Like, if you watched so far, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and I mean that, right? There. Or please mention in the comment section what do you think about this video, or if there are any other things that I should cover in the video, so on and so forth. So engagement helps. So that tells the audience who's watching that the creator is involved with the audience, is just not speaking in a vacuum, right? Because it can, as I said, backfire. Last thing, I think this video has been pretty long, but I'm sorry about that. But last thing that I want to mention here is playlists. Now, if you say are doing travel vlogs and you travel different countries, it's very interesting that a very useful thing if you can make playlists of, say, if you're traveling to Thailand, all your Thailand videos and series there, and then if you're traveling to, say, China or Japan or somewhere, you can have all those playlists, because what will happen is somebody is interested in particular video and you have similar content on your channel, they will probably want to watch it more, right? As I said, the more they watch, the more successful you become, and that is what you should encourage. Now, I think I have covered the checklist. Let's recap. So, do your keyword research, number 1. Optimize your titles and descriptions, number 2. Use strategic tags and categories, right? Create click-worthy thumbnails and use customization. And lastly, promote and engage. Okay, so a lot of theory, and if you think it's just theory, no, it's not theory. I think it works, right? So please use it to your advantage. If you've liked the information that I've shared, please hit the like button. At least share it with one more person. And I think that about completes everything. So in the end, all I can say is thanks for watching. Keep watching. Until next time, Oshi Kimti. Tawa.